Welcome, gang. How's it going? Welcome to this fine Sunday evening where we are going to, surprise, surprise, be playing some Death and Taxes. As a heads up, the stream might be short tonight. We'll see how it goes. Maybe the games will go fast enough. I don't even have to say that, but we'll see. I played in a Pauper tournament earlier today. Had a really good time, but my brain's a little bit fried. So, I mean, with what you're seeing in front of you right now, maybe that was evident. So, here's the thing. Uh, Magus of the Moon really seems like a pretty strong card right now. And it has been totally reasonable in the past to play like a single plateau and splash a single Magus, even in like the Black Splash. That was something that wasn't uncommon. I'd say like mostly in like the just after Lord of the Rings ish period, I would say. Um, so I was thinking of trying that because I'm just tired of losing to Eldrazi. It feels like Magus of the Moon is a really good card, and it's just like most of the decks that like are really trying to cast, Blood Moon just have a lot of weaknesses elsewhere, like Mono Red Stompy, notably just like the deck cannot defeat Psychic Frog. It's just so hard to beat Frog. Um, I decided to go a little extra just because of how strong Magus is. I really want to stretch the limits here. Hey, Dujas, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're having a good morning. Lunchtime? Morning? Lunchtime? I can't remember exactly when it is. Um, so I have this one plateau and I have a Magus of the Moon in the main. I'm gonna see how that goes. I also have two more Maguses and 10:30. Nice. What might be the worst idea I've ever had in my life. We'll see. Um, I feel like having a single plateau for three Maguses is not really enough. Especially because, I'm sort of comparing this back to when I was splashing Teague a bunch, sort of like around the end of last year, beginning of this year. Um, One Savannah mostly felt like enough because Teague is cheap. It's a 2-drop. And notably, you mostly played Gaddock Teague against decks where they had like 0 to 1 wastelands. I think that was kind of the really big thing that made that one Savannah feel safe for me. Most Magus matchups are also sowing Mycospawn decks that at least have Mycospawn and usually also have Wastelands. For that reason, I just want to see if this basic mountain works. It is totally possible, probably likely, that this should just maybe be a second plateau, and I give up on keeping prismatic vistas and go up to like 4 Heath 2 Vista or something like that. But given that I am attached at the hip to prismatic vista, I love having basic lands. Um, the way that I have my mana right now, the mountain basically I can board in a mountain and add 5 red sources, which I think is quite a bit. Um, the rest of the sideboard's pretty much the same. I think I kind of meant to cut this opposition agent. I think like um, don't really need opposition agent and Magus of the Moon because I think Magus is trying to cover most of what opposition agent does, but we'll see. Um, Gonna see how it goes, and hopefully we play against literally any matchup where I want Magus. Hey, Jade, I am doing well. Thank you very much. Have a single tri-land. I don't think that's totally crazy, but it is. But it is pretty crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're cooking. Um, this might all be bad. This might just be terrible, but we're gonna see. I do love lands in sideboards. It's like my favorite thing ever, but I've never had the opportunity to do it. So I have to admit that like I'm partially choosing to do it just to say that I could do it. I also love this mountain art. This is what I have in my cube. I just love this mountain so much. Um, so yeah, that's where I'm at. You could almost certainly make the argument that like if I'm stretching my mana this much to play Magus, you should probably just play a red splash. I think that is not totally unfair. I still think Thoughtseize and Emperor Bones are just really generically good against everything, and that's definitely like the Exploding Kittens build that has been doing really well. I mean, I think that build of the deck is great. I think there is maybe something to be said about the fact that fewer of the cards work well on their own, um, which I think is where I have struggled with it a little bit. Um, I still think it's quite good though. This hand is not keepable. This hand very much is keepable. Yeah, just put them all in there. Let's go. Oh, if only. I'll keep this and put one of the Emperors on the bottom. Yeah, just the most painful rainbow mana base ever conceived. Playing Dredge over here. I can't even Cavernous Souls. It's like 4 different creature types. I'll keep this bottom Emperor, and we'll start with a Stoneforge Mystic. Magus and Bomba aside, what do you think of the next best red creatures you'd like to try? That's a good question. There's... For a while in Red Splashes from like 2 years ago, there's the Meltdown Spell Shaper. Hammer Mage, I think is what it's called. Oh, playing against Mono Red. Well, here's a Stoneforge Mystic. I don't think that is very good, but it's a cool idea. One thing that might be real is Harsh Mentor, maybe. It could be like a sideboard card against Nadu. That might be end of list, but you know, it's a possibility. Popper thing was well. I went 3-2-1. I think my deck was pretty good, albeit I think there are things that feel like I would change that, but I really don't know how to make the changes. Like, I don't know, something about casting Duress and Pauper like always feels good, but my list is only playing 2 of them. I don't know. If only Imperial Recruiter was like good. It misses so many important cards. If Pyrogoyf was a 0-1 in the deck, yeah, definitely. Boo. Boo. I don't think I actually want to cast Mom here because I think it's just going to die to a Fury next turn. just like process this. Notably, we're in a really bad Magus matchup, but that's okay. But we are now down to 4 basic planes, which is gonna make it a little bit rough on the draw. Oh, excuse me. What other red cards could we play? Not really sure. Yeah, chainsaw for sure. But creatures, I'm not sure. Chainsaw for sure. Oops. Spoiler. I've been playing a lot of Deadlock lately. The game's really fun. Rabblemaster, sure. Did I try that legendary creature that grabs an equipment? Oh yeah, Cassandra, and the Spear of Leonidas. I did. Those cards were fun, but not good. I would happily have fun with them at FNM, but for any stakes, just really clunky, unfortunately. Two Rabble-Masters. Alright. Well, that is something. I almost wish I had a GT now. Oh well. I'm gonna go ahead and surveil here. Kind of want to find some removal of some sort. That's removal of some sort. I think that's good enough. Yeah, especially when I have Emperor in my hand here. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy to. What do I want to do here, actually? Attack them for 5. They go down to 8. I think I want to do that versus just play on defense. Yeah. I don't have a key against Eldrazi. I mean, I am playing 3 Magus of the Moon with potentially extremely sketchy mana in this deck, specifically because of Eldrazi. I don't know if that's a good idea at all, but it is what I'm trying. I didn't play Spirit. I guess maybe I should have played Spirit instead of. I was thinking more. I didn't. I think that I would rather have the white card in my hands. Emperor is a better blocker. Doesn't need Mom. Emperor is going to be great when I evoke this Solitude. That all is basically where my head is at. Obviously, them drawing 3 cards might just mean it's not worth it, but like that was my reasoning for doing this at least. This is so many Rabble Masters. It's a Bombardiers. Okay. Well, I am very happy to have this Solitude now. Um, those are all fine. Get that Bombardiers out of here. This is the only legal attack. We can continue. I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do is I'm going to chump both Rabble Masters and eat one of the goblins. Because that is going to be... I'm taking almost no damage, and I have lethal on the crackback. And I don't have to tap this mom to do it, which means that I don't lose to like an evoked fury. Or I don't have to do any of that. Cool. All right. Magus, you're out of here. Goodbye. I'm going to bring in these Path to Exiles and a Containment Priest, and that's it. Right, I have to cut cards. I'm going to cut a couple Spirited Labyrinths. Right? That seems right, yeah. Alright, don't turn one moon me. I only have 4 planes now. What sort of matches do we bring in Wrath for? Wrath is for Nadu, Painter, lands. It's fine to bring it in against, like... There hasn't been much Delver, but, like, Delver-ish decks. Like the blue-black tempo decks, it's fine against. But I think it's at its strongest versus Nadu and most decks with Urza Saga. This has just been my life today. It's just so many one-landers. Can maybe get a prediction. Unfortunately, Katie's busy right now, so she's not able to manage that. But I'll see what I can do. Okay. We have a keepable 6. Gonna bin the Karakas, probably. Yeah. Please don't chalice me. That would be very mean. Yeah, Saga is probably at its lowest point since it came out, huh? I hadn't really thought about it that way. I feel like Painter specifically is pretty good, but most other Saga decks are kind of struggling. I guess other than Nadu, I guess it's weird to even think of Breakfast as a Saga deck, so I'm not sure if I would call it that, but that's probably like the one exception. Oh, Season Miss, what's up? Yeah, glad you saw that. I had a very good time playing your list. Yeah, it felt really tough to navigate. I especially felt like I was probably playing against the most prepared person in the room on top of that. Um, so that was a rough one for sure. Um, Honestly, pretty close considering that. I think I only really lost the third. I lost the third game because what did happen? I'm trying to remember. It was something kind of goofy. I think it's just like I got stuck on mana in some way. The was what happened in game one? I think that was just a lot of mulliganing for the most part. And then game three was like really close, even after I had to like. It was one of those hands where I had to use wildfire to fix my mana. um, and even after that, it was pretty close. So. Um, yeah, it was just one of those days where like, oh, like between across like 3 games in different matches, I had 6 1 land hands in a row, like 7 6 7 6 5, and then like the 7 was also yeah, it was one of those kind of days, but that's all right. What am I doing here? My opponent just went ring pass. I could waste them, but that seems kind of bad into the 1 ring, so I think we're just gonna play. I'm going to play Marsh Flats here because I want to make sure I get my Swamp out of my deck. Yeah, the draw with Jeskai, it was like he won game 2 in turn 4 of turns. It was like really close. I think I probably boarded poorly for it because it just meant that like I can't remember exactly what I did. I just remember there was something that like in hindsight I think I was probably wrong, but very fun deck though. I really enjoyed it. And is there anything new that's cool in Pauper? Yeah, MH3 changed a lot. Um, there's four like four different cards I can think of that came in MH3 that are like all basically archetype defining. There's been a lot of stuff. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was hoping for. Um, nice. What you got going on over there? Interesting. You guys take the Fury. I have the swords for the Bomba. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I did see D&T came 10th in the showcase with the it was Jamie on the Exploding Kittens build. The deck's very good. I'm still trying to build it in paper. I got to get the Ajani's still. Yes, classic Gameser. Oh, was there? I hadn't had the time to like look into it too much, but some other splash interesting. Do you think they keep in the moons because they think they can hit your mana in terms of wasteland? I think, assuming that they are playing a relatively normal version of Moonstompy, which it looks like they are, I think it mostly comes down to like you kind of have to get lucky. So especially if you're on the play, you might as well keep them in because sometimes you'll get there. I think that's pretty much how it goes. All right. Yeah, Bone Man for Fury is happening. I'm not going to use it right now. As much as I really want to. What else did they play? I'm like not paying enough attention to what they're doing. They played the City of Traders. Yeah. Okay. And the broadside. I could recruit for a Spirit of the Labyrinth. I could recruit for a Skyclave. That might be better. Recruit for Skyclave. That would leave Emperor unable to bring back Fury, but I guess that doesn't matter unless they actually. They're only going to have 4 mana. I guess they could have 5. They have plenty of ways to get the 5 mana next turn. I'm going to take a look at that later. What am I doing here? Stupid Wondering. I hate this card. Oh, they also have Shatter Skull Smashing you have to be mindful of. But I guess they can still only do it for like at most X's 3 next turns. That's not terrible. I'm just going to pass. Not confident in this play, but I have so many cards, but only so much mana to spend on them, so we'll see where they get. I hope they go like Spirit Guide, cast Fury. I would get to bring back Fury with Emperor to kill theirs, whisk my Emperor to save it, and then kill them with their second Fury next turn. Pyrogoyf. Got it. Well, that also kind of does what I'm after. It's almost better. Are they going to try to kill Emperor here? They are. Well, that's not going to work for them, is it? Cool. I was wondering if it was going to... I was pretty sure that this worked how I thought it would be, that it's going to be last known information when it was on the board. Its power is 3, so I will just take the 3 there. Is this lethal if I wisp the Emperor to 5? Yeah, it is. All right, cool. Oh, yeah. JR beat me to it. And my opponent has to go to clean up, and they're going to take 4 off their 1 ring. Look, this is why I just can't put Emperor Bones down, okay? This card is so fucking cool. I don't need to do this, but I'm going to anyway. Alright, get Pyrogoyf. This is so sick. Don't concede, let me do it. Yes. Emperor of Bones in this match got back 0 of my cards and like 3 of my opponents. And they concede. I don't blame them. I was gonna say, like, I knew as soon as I went down to 4 basic planes that I was immediately gonna queue into a Moon Stompy, but I'm glad we made it through anyway. Hey Jared, what's up? Jared usually, I feel like I've seen him on Goblins the most. We have the Magus in the Plateau. This hand is pretty bad otherwise, though. Oh, no. Uh-oh. We're on the draw. It's fine. Chat, it's fine. Oh, no. Chat, it might not be fine. Oh, no. Oh, God. I'm so dead. No. I'm so dead. Are we back? Chad, are we back? Okay. Oh boy. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, I'll give you the card. Not much to do about it. Mm-hmm. Aether Vial, perfect. They didn't get a card. Come on. Come on. Okay. It's something. I'm just glad this isn't a Goblin Lackey, honestly. So much less stressful. I was literally saying in my head, please don't have a wasteland. Oh no. Come on, deck. Give me the goods, please. Oh, thank God. Alright. No, not another one. Stop. Oh no. Okay. I have to kill this now, right? Yeah. 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 Ow. Okay. I didn't play. Oh, right. Okay. That makes sense. Ooh. I'm free. It's the third Emperor. Please. Oh no. I'm all surprised you didn't play Mog War Marshal there, but maybe I'm missing something. Right, I did Thoughtseize. I'm just so dumb. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Okay. Yeah, it's been a long day. I'm sure you can tell. Um, yeah, we're stone forging here. Gonna get a Phantom Blade, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got the bone going on. At least for now. No, stop. All right. Port me. I'll use Stoneforge. Yeah. I'll at least kill the lackey. Oh, there we go. Kill lackey. I have a 2/3. All right, more mana. Good. That's what I need. Yes, I am also playing Magus along with my Emperors of Bones. I need to make it extremely clear to everybody. This is an experiment. It might be awful. I don't know. I'm really stretching the limits of what a mana base like this can really take. Yeah, I just want more mana. That works for me. Yep, that's fine. Maybe I'm supposed to wait until next turn to do that. Actually, maybe even later, because I might be just putting in Jite this upcoming turn. I'm keeping Stoneforge back as a blocker in case of like a, I'm at 7. I just want to be safe, especially when this Jite is about to hopefully seal the deal for me. But yeah, I think the Emperor was supposed to just not exile Solitude here. And this is one of the exact reasons why. Alright, let's see if I can surveil to a 5th land. If I surveil to a 5th land, then we're gaming. Yeah, if it's not going to be a 5th land, that's probably one of the better cards. Yeah, Pauper Event and a stream? Yeah, bro, I'm pretty tired. But it's all good. Alright, we're going to get that Vial out of here. I just don't want to think about Matron into anything. So next turn we should be able to Stoneforge in the Jite, put it on the Skyclave, and then we'll be golden. Has Jared drawn a spell this game? Yeah, he's drawn plenty of spells. Just not in the past couple turns. Any reason not to split the surveillance? What do you mean by split? I don't want to play that many red sources, if that's what you're saying. I don't want to sacrifice the number of black sources that I have in my deck at all. I probably should have played this as a land last turn. Oh well. I'll play it now. No, I am not paying any life, thank you. Mm-hmm. That is fine by me. Recruiter of the Guard. I think I am probably casting that. I think I was going to get a Solitude or something. I'll start with this attack, though. I guess I did have lethal. I forgot about the Bombardiers in his yard, yeah. Yeah, that would have been lethal. Just killed them both. Emperor, Bombardiers, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. Whoops. I'm just going to get a Solitude. Red 1. Uh-huh. Is this a Muxus? Am I getting Muxus? No. Ringleader? Ringleader. Okay. Well, he hit a lot of goblins, but he can't... No, he can play the Cavern from his hand, so he can play the Munitions Expert. No, he didn't put the Cavern in his hand, so never mind. So we have to have a black source from his hand here. Emperor Bones is just the coolest. Okay, he does have a black source from hands. So now I think, yeah, this is where we just put the pedal to the metal, I think. Because now we can... Yeah, I like this. I'm not doing any math. I'm, once again, very tired. So, um, so I'm just going to assume that this is good enough. That resolves. Going after the bombardiers. This just loses on board, right? And this is where I seal the deal. I was going to throw Phantom Blade at him for the style points, but didn't need to. Alright, Magus is bad again. Oops. I'll bring in 2 Path to Exiles and a Containment Priest and probably an Opposition Agent? Yeah. Over some Spirits. That looks fine to me. Yep. I mean, Emperor Domes does have a lot of text. That a lot of cards have that problem. Yeah, I don't know. I also wish the finality counter was explained on the card because it's not exactly a super common thing, but that's true. We are all inevitable skeletons. I will keep this hand and hope that Jared doesn't have turn 1 Lackey. Damn it. Okay. Gotta path that. Yeah. Unfortunate. Oh. 2 Aether Vials plus a Containment Priest sure is awkward, huh? Oh well. Can't do much about it. Ouch. That's not bad. Yeah, get out of here, Badlands. Probably pathing this in combat, but I'll wait to see if anything else scary gets played. Matron. Okay. Okay. Muxus confirmed. I think we pretty much knew that was happening by now, but annoying them giving him another basic into this Muxus that he's probably just going to be able to hard cast, but thankfully we have the Containment Priest, just don't have Pyrokinesis or whatever. Solitude. That is pretty nice. Okay, what am I getting here? I already have a Containment Priest. If I could get a second Containment Priest, I would, but I can't. I think I just get a Stoneforge here. Yeah. Don't they always have it? Then a lot of the time they do, but we will at least make him. We're alive. Do I Solitude this? I think I do. I think I put Stoneforge into play and pitch Sash to the Solitude. Yeah, I think that is what I do here. Doesn't feel great, but Broadside effectively answers Containment Priest no matter what the timing is, unless he just like plays into it really hard. So I think I'm just supposed to get this out of here. I don't think this is a formal wear moment. I'm going to keep that on 2, put this up to 3. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, get out of here, Muxus. So he's got War Chief. I can live with War Chief. Yeah, it's time. Gonna make you cast that War Chief, especially if he's vialing in War Chief because he also drew Muxus. No Bloodstained Mire? Interesting. Alright, take these up to 3 and 4. Emperor of Bones. I mean, yeah. I did it again. I should have waited until next turn. Bones does work with priest. Or no, sorry, it doesn't. It doesn't. I'm thinking of something else. Bones works with Cage, but All right, Jared's over it. Yeah, priests and skeletons famously enemies. Yeah, so I couldn't use bones there, but oops, it's all right. Next turn I just put Yorin in my hand and link my board anyway, and then the game's kind of super duper over from there. A miracle. I wonder if they're playing miracles. Ugh. This is a hand of cards. It's finally one with a lot of mana in it, I guess. I am going to make heavy use of the surveil option on some of these fetch lands. Almost a 6. That's nice. Start with a Caracas in case my opponent's playing like a Tameo deck, something like that. Get him. Basic island. Maybe that was going to cast a Tameo. Who knows? I'm going to get the planes with this one. Yeah, Jared, what's up? I am in fact streaming. It's a skill issue. It was so funny. They're two in the narrative and days do not seem like a combo to me. But anyway, when none other than Patrick Sullivan was in the stream for a bit the other week, he raised the brave question: why does every 7 look like this? I get it. I really do. I guess, yeah, I'm surveilling here. You just have to like realize that sometimes things are going to happen to you, and that's okay. Oh, hell yeah. Yes, please. Nice, it resolved. Now we got to go get a Stoneforge. Yes, you are correct. It is truly lands and spells the deck, except for certain matchups where they need to be very specific spells. I don't need that in this matchup, that's for sure. Alright, again, lots of planes. Cool. Yeah. Let's get a Cauldron. I'm gonna go ahead and buy Yorion here. Terminus. Okay. I'm glad I didn't put anything else in play, so works for me. It's not. I don't usually do this, but I'll play Yorion as a 4/5 with Caracas up. Yeah, Days and Terminus don't belong in the same deck, especially have a basic islands. Like, jeez. If you say so, deck. Yeah, while I have my Yorion protected with Karakas anyway, I'm just gonna put a little more pressure on, fix my draw step. No, thank you. Tapped Mystic Sanctuary, let's go. They could have fetched to make that not tapped. I don't know if that was a mistake or what. Yeah, I just want to get lands out of my deck here. I'll get the basic swamp in case they're a back to basics deck. Maybe I'm supposed to Lotus Petal the Karakas there to cast Cauldron. But I kind of want to just see how much this 2-turn clock keeps them. Oh, alright. Using 2 swords to kill Yorion. That's true. No? Alright, cool. Just gonna take 3. That works. Yeah, I'll play Mom. Notably, we're gonna have like almost no sideboard cards with this matchup, but I think that's just kind of how it goes against Blue-White X. This matchup's not very good for them, as long as it is a frustrating to lose. I've done it a lot, but I think in general you're pretty favored just because they don't do anything. As long as you know you get like completely blown out by Terminus, you're usually good. Yeah, 0 for 3 on Magus matchups, of course. Brainstorm. Yeah, I'm happy if they're keeping Brainstorm. Now I get to play Cauldra around Days, which is not a thing I thought that I was going to have to do, but I'm going to. There's also my last basic I'm fetching for here, so good timing on that one. Yeah, I mean, force it. If they force this, my Yorion probably isn't getting forced, so. Force of negation. Pitching same Brainstorm. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna get that Narset out of there so that they can't whatchamacallit, they can't Daze Undoing me. Also just, you know, takes an Arset activation away from them too, which is also valuable. Yeah, they might be on 2 Sanctuaries. I feel like most... I haven't seen a 2 Sanctuary list in a very, very long time. It also seems very basic heavy for that, but I guess they're making a lot of other weird deck building decisions, so... Just rat this guys for 3. Okay. Yeah, Force of Phil's a different animal though. His decks are like, they are basically Mystic Sanctuary decks more so than they are defined by literally any other card. Ooh. What can I get here? Not much actually. I can get like Wisp for... Yeah, not a whole lot. I think I am supposed to play it though. I think I'm supposed to... I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna get Wisp. There's a chance that Wisp is just an extra layer or protection, or I can... Yeah, I can Wisp the Yorion to sort of reset the board. Or reset my board, so like Emperor Bones will be... Yeah, perfect. If they're just swordsing it, then that works too. I'm going to adapt just to get some extra life here. I doubt it'll matter, but hey, maybe. They are paying costs. If they try to use another swords just to fog, then I think I'm just going to play Skyclave as a 2/2 here. Yeah. Whoa. KK Frundazil, thank you so much for the follow. How's it going? 4th Airlingus. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, little do they know. Yep. Two was not enough, friends. At least I hope it wasn't enough. Let's see. I'll consider it a win that like they've cast a 4th Airlingus and it didn't win the game on the spot. It's almost always a big win. Oh, and a recruiter? Yeah, okay. It's going to Supreme Verdict me after taking initiative or something like that. Oh, could be. Oh, Wrath of the Skies for a trillion. Okay. Uh, oh, they have extra energy. Okay. So I can recruit for an Emperor of Bones, Wisp, Wisp Recruiter for something else. Wisp with haste takes the Monarch. That seems good. If the Recruiter gets forced, then the worst case scenario is I can just play a Spirit of the Labyrinth. How do you feel about this super long game? Yeah, it's look, it's we're gonna make it, I think. All right, Emperor of Bones, Wisp, activate Emperor of Bones. Wisp the Recruiter. Attack. Take the Monarchy. I want to draw first and then, yeah, okay, Windswept Teeth, sure. Yeah, Mr. Bones, it really is going off this league for sure. What do I have left to get with Stoneforge? Phantom Blade, and that's it, and Sash. I think I just want a Solitude. That's 7. Maybe I just want another Wisp, actually. I'll get a Wisp. I think it's either Wisp or Solitude, maybe. Wrathless guys again. I assume it's Wrath and not fourth, because if it was fourth, they would just, yeah, you just put more mana into it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to be dead to second, fourth. I don't really see a way around that, but we'll do everything we can to be safe otherwise. This fetches nothing, so we're playing this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 9 mana total, which is just short of. I guess I don't even really want to play Spirit because of the Monarch, huh? Okay, this is what I'll do. Get a Scrublands, cast Recruiter, and we get a Solitude. Am I getting a Solitude? I'm getting Emperor Bones. I think I'm actually getting Emperor here. I think just actually keeping a Solitude. on deck right now is actually really good. I love being at 6 cards against a control deck. It's the best feeling. It's annoying that, like, you know, again, if they cast the 4th, the game is just over, basically. But although it might not be over since we have a Solitude at the ready. You guess it for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we actually live through 4th Aerlingus here. Mm-hmm. There is the second Sanctuary. And they are getting 4th Aerlingus. Yes, this is 4th for 6. And so I block like this. They deal 6, but I'm gaining 3. So I should just go to 3. Yeah. If we had Cauldron in our deck still, we'd probably be lethal, but Mother Runes. Okay, what do we have in our yard still? We have a Spirit, a Recruiter, an Emperor. And how much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have not. We have 10 potential mana. We milled Jite. I actually wouldn't mind getting Jite with the Stoneforge right now. So I think we can attack for 5, take the Monarchy, cast Wisp, cast Yorion. Does that lose to Force of Will if we do that? It does. It doesn't lose to Force of Will because then we can play Stoneforge as a blocker. So yeah, I think we're safe to do that. And I can also exile the 4th Aerlingus while we're at it, so they can't do that again. Attack. Take the Monarchy. They're at 5. Wisp. Okay, they're F6'd anyway, so I think we're good here. Shoot. I goofed. I stacked this wrong. Oh no, I stacked this right. Just kidding. Now we're good. Gonna get a Solitude here. Just need to not die at this point. Drawing the swords off of this was also really nice. Yep, Ponder resolves. I like that we've had this Spirit of Labyrinth in our hand for like truly forever, and we've just never had the mana to cast it. Classic D&T, using casting 9 mana worth of spells like every turn. If the 2 life from Adap wins the game, it will be very funny. We would be at 1. That would be a little bit scarier than 3 right now. They don't shuffle off a Ponder, so they like whatever they found. Maybe another Wrath of those guys. Teferi. Okay. Teferi bounce Yorion, maybe? Bounce nothing. Okay. How are they going to make it out of this one, huh? Okay. They found a miracle. Speak of the devil. All right. Bounce Yorion. Okay. Terminus resolves. Let's play Mom, Stoneforge. Get a Phantom Blade. I hold up Solitude and Swords to Plowshares. All right, I'm not holding them up. Forgot to parry. Yeah, I guess at this point I'm probably supposed to just put Spirit in play instead of thinking the Monarch is valuable. Yeah. Yeah, that might be a spew. Probably just supposed to play Spirit, especially because I'm not holding up anything. Yeah, Spirit also is probably just lethal. Alright, they shuffle off the Ponder, so at least I've got that going for me. Prismatic Ending on Mom. You got it. Did we do it, gang? Oh my god, we won game 1. Okay. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't have anything to bring in. I think I will bring in Surgicals because they have 2 Mystic Sanctuaries in their deck. But that's really the only reason. I think I'm going to... GT sucks. But also when like the way that they win is like basically only 4th Aerlingus, I might as well... Like I think I would rather have GT in my deck than another Swords to Plowshares. I probably want Wrath of the Skies also for kind of the same reason. Like, I can just Wrath for 0. Maybe in that respect. I'd rather have, like, 2 swords. I don't know. I'm talking about a lot of bad cards in our deck, unfortunately. I'll try it. GT is better than Fancifully. I think you're right. Good call. Sick. Love it. Perfect. I have that exact mountain in my cube. That's why I picked it. This mountain I'll use in paper when I finally get to playing the Red Splash. Wow, this hand sucks. Oh boy, this hand is stinky. I'm gonna keep it, but wow, is it bad? I'll put a Scrubland back, I think. Yeah. It's possible I was actually supposed to get a basic swamp with that. Because now this Windswept Heath can't get a Surveil land. Ooh. Yeah, because now I'm sort of forced to get a Scrubland with this, which is... It's not the end of the world by any means. I'm just losing a little bit of value there. Sure. Yeah. And they don't even have to ferry here? Hello? Weird. Oh, well, how about I do that again? I love that they're spending so much time thinking about my Thoughtseize. Sure. I'll take it. Deal. Wrath of the Skies or Narset? Yeah, you can have Wrath of the Skies. I don't care about that. I'm probably just gonna Wrath for 2 next turn. Maybe not. It depends. Depends what happens next. I'm just gonna do this first. I can just cast Yorion, and that might also just be fine. We'll see. Oh, damn it. I was F6'd. I saw so much of their deck, I figured we would have seen Tamio by now. But I guess I just get an extra... Oh. Alright. Yeah, I will just get an extra card off of this Wrath of the Skies. Uh-huh. Alright, you win this time, opponent. I will not actually kill the Tamio. This is 4th for 2. Okay. Well. Wish I sold the Wrath. Oh well. So they have Tamio and something else in their hands. It could still be the Wrath of the Skies, but we don't know. Interesting. Well, I'll do this. Okay. I don't. This isn't really winnable. I don't think we. I don't think we're winning this game if we just cast Yorion. So I'm just gonna make them use their time. Another Tamio. Another Teferi. Sure. Yeah, it does. It definitely feels nice to just have, you know, main deck removal for something like this. It's not the best card by any stretch, but still quite good. Oh, they sure did mill 3 or draw 3 cards that turn, huh? Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot Emperor of Bones Wrath of the Skies. If only. This literally buys us a turn, so that's cool. Just wasting more time, effectively. Raider ATO, thank you so much for the follow. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. They could Sanctuary now. They have 3 islands in play. Another 4th, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, they just had another 4th in their hand too. Got it. Okay. Understood. Heard. Okay. Game 3. I think now that I've seen Tameo and Containment Priest, I want to keep the swords in over the Jite. I don't think I mind cutting the first swords, though. Yeah, we'll roll with this. This thing is very awkward. We can do better than this. This isn't really better than that, but I'll try it. This at least doesn't lose anytime soon, so that's nice. Surveil. Yeah, I want that. That works. Look, I know it's a tap land moment. Gosh. All right, clock pressure is going to be really important, so I just need to make decisions. Yeah, all the mana I can get is good. The important thing is going to be making decisions quickly versus worrying about them being perfect. Very happy to get a Stoneforge here. I assume they have removal, but I'm going to make them use it. Certainly not getting a Lion Sash, so. Is that Blind Terminus? It's always a Blind Terminus. Oh well. It might not be. They pondered, so it's totally possible. Yeah, any order. I don't care. Ruination. Okay. That's what this game is about. Got it. Understood. There are so many cards I just did not see in either of the first 2 games. Sure. Mm-hmm. There's a slight temptation to turn this into a 2/2, but I don't think I want to do that. I'd much rather be able to hardcast my Solitudes. Yeah, you know, the nations have been ruined. That can't take it back. Well, that'll be a really good card if they find fourth. Which is kind of all they can do to win in this amount of time. It's very sure. Now we can F6. That's the best part about Teferi. Just get to F6 and not think about it at all. Cool. At 24, it's like so much life. Yeah, deal. Pass. Oh, there's a Brain Surge. Another card I have not seen it till they literally went through like 2/3 of their deck in game one. I don't know how we didn't see any of these cards. I know some of them are sideboard, like the Ruination is obviously sideboard, but like that Brain Surge is not a sideboard card. Alright, I can't cast these spells anyway. Alright, so this Wrath of the Skies might get forced. I would really love to draw Thoughtseize. That would be cool. Let's go to discard. They're discarding 2 cards here. Narset and Sivin's Reclamation. Okay. Start with this. Yep, there's a force on a Brainstorm. Can Swords 1. Swords the second. I can Solitude the last one on my next turn. The goal here is just to not die, and I'm doing that effectively here, so. It's possible pitching the first one there isn't really necessary, but I feel like I just want to get as many spells resolved when I know they don't have force as I can. This is hardcast force. It's not hardcast force. Oh my god, yes. You got it. Okay. Again, where are these cards coming from? Oh my god. Stony Silence. All right. I think we've done it, chat. Never mind. We got Consigned to Memory. Chill out. Right, 5 seconds left. We're good. Okay. chat. I'm so tired. I can't go on. Yeah, so this stream was probably gonna be short. Yeah, Min, what is it? Stop. Min, you can't watch. We're against Jeskai every time. I it feels real weird to stop when I'm 3-0 right now, but that was so draining, and I was already so drained from 6 rounds of Pauper that I'm gonna have to call it. I need to get to bed. I'm so tired. So I'm probably gonna finish this off stream. Hopefully I'll get a trophy. I'll let you all know. But oh my god, I can't think anymore. My brain is mush. Holy shit. All right. Well, I look. I'm just glad we didn't lose because oh my god, it's losing against Jessica is so annoying. They always find the most annoying way to kill you. I swear. Okay. Oh, I do that tomorrow night too. The league ends in 2 days. Okay. Chat, thank you for hanging out. It's been a real one. I am, I'm glad to have at least started 3-0. It's been rough over the past couple weeks, but really solid start after changing our deck to only be worse in every single one of these matchups. So that's cool. I really hope to play against a deck where these Maguses are good, but we'll find them. But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, I hope they work in one of the other 2 matches I play in this league. So, all right, gang, that's it. I need to go to bed. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you like this stuff, these are all the places that you can find me on the internet. I stream every Thursday and Sunday evening, been starting around like 8:30 Eastern lately. It was 9 for a while, but I'm trying to push it a little bit earlier so I can get to bed earlier. You can find VODs for the past 2 years of me playing D&T on stream on my YouTube. And if you want access to my latest list for D&T along with a sideboard guide that includes like 20 decks, then you can find that on my Patreon. Until then, I'm going to bed. Have a good night, everybody.